I've been sitting on this game for a while because you know, as it's done, all spoopy things happen in October, right? So I decided that October 1st I was gonna stream me playing Deathmark from beginning to end. I haven't touched this game. I have no idea what to expect. But, yeah, it should be fun. I'm gonna get started in a little bit. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Alright, already we're seeing ghosts. Let's get this party started. Hey, wanna hit up the karaoke place? The new Love and Hero song is out. I'm not feeling up to it today. This story creeped me out earlier. Do you want to hear it? Oh, sure. You remember Miss Yamaguchi? She wears those big glasses. I heard she's gone missing. What? No one knows where she is. Nope, she just disappeared. Just up and poofed from the library. Poofed. One of the student librarians said she was researching something there. I like this music. But then she vanished. But she's super diligent, right? One of the students thought it was weird that she'd up and leave like that. So he checked in on her. But when he did... Oof! The only thing left was her arm. It had a really weird scar on it. It had her really weird... Okay. So it was definitely her arm. So, okay. So everybody knew she had a scar, apparently, on her arm. A scar? Yeah, it looked like a dog bite. And it looks like a bad 90s tattoo over here. She showed it to me once. Well, that's weird. Want to see my scar? You want to see my dog bite, student? She had no idea where it came from. What? Makes it even weirder. For real? For the Persona 5 fan. There was a scar like that on Miki's leg too. Huh? Miki? Wait, that's... the girl who went missing. Yeah. Alright, they all get weird dog bite scars and then go missing. That's crazy! Maybe that rumor is true. The one about the cursed scar? Wow, I've never heard that rumor. Cut it out, you're scaring me. John Constantine. I hear snatches of an idiot ghost story. They're speaking seriously, but it's obviously they don't believe a word. They're only killing time. Rumors are the best way to do that. The sun's about to set. It's getting later than I planned. I shouldn't have stuck around to hear that story. I better hurry. Ooh. I really don't know what to expect from the gameplay in this game. Alright. Scars. Haunted scars. ... Or, oh. Let's always read those. Oh. Thunder rumbles in the distance. A huge mansion is in front of me. Strange. I'm sure I was just... My vision blurs. My ears are buzzing. My head's swimming. It's almost like I'm drunk. What time is it? I glance at my wrist, but my watch is gone. Did I put it in my coat pocket? This guy doesn't know what the hell's going on. But all I find is a business card. In elegant printed letters is a name. Saya Kujo, Spirit Healer. On the back is a photo of the mansion. I guess this must be Kujo Mansion. Kujo Mansion. Man, that's a tricky one. Kujo Mansion says Saya. That doesn't says Saya Kujo. Those names sound familiar somehow. How? God damn, it was hard to pronounce. Right. One way to find out. Taking a deep breath, I reached out to knock. I stop when I see something on my wrist. Ooh, the dog bite mark. Oh shit. That's why it's called Death Mark. It's a strange scar. Whoa, there's like hands in the background. What the hell? What did that... I could just be imagining this, but I feel an icy chill when I look at it. Yeah, because you don't know how the fuck it got there. I would too. My fist pounds on the door. No reply. Nothing happens. Silverload joke. PS1. Look it up. A light appears in a second floor window. It's probably too far from the door for them to hear me knocking. Well then, I mean the light turned on when you knocked. They heard it. I grasp the doorknob and find it unlocked. No point in staying outside. I'm just gonna walk right in. I'll just go in, see? I'll apologize to the owner later. Okay, hopefully they don't shoot you. Oh wait, it's Japan. Never mind. That's an American problem. Guns. Oh shit. Resident Evil. The inside is shrouded in darkness. A small beam of light from the window is the only way I can see anything in here. It's dead silent except for the constant ticking of the clock's second hand. I must be in the entrance hall. The atrium extends to the second floor. Anyone home? There's no reply to my shout. Maybe they've soundproofed this place so they can't hear me down here. I guess I need to go upstairs then. The staircase is just visible up ahead. I walk toward it, cutting across the hall. My ears catch a strange noise. I turn to look where it's coming from. Okay. It's a Bloodborne doll. Someone's there, enveloped by the dark. I think they're staring at me. Talk to them. Hello? I call out, but the person remains silent. Approach them. Gulping, I hesitantly make my way over, trepidation slowing my steps. It's a young girl. She doesn't move an inch as I approach. At least it seems that way to me. It doesn't look like she's even breathing, because she's not real, fool! A corpse? Great, I creep myself out. I start to sweat. What should I do? Go in for the touch. With a shaky hand, I slowly reach out and touch her skin. I'm not sure what I expected, but it feels unnatural somehow. Like a doll. Stiff and cold. Like a doll. I press down on her arm and she makes the strange sound I heard earlier. Ah, now it makes sense. She's a doll. A doll's joints creak when they're moved. That's what made the noise. What a relief, if disappointing. Oh, okay. So you know it makes a noise when it moves. You heard the noise, knowing that it's coming from a doll. That doesn't creep you out? Oh, Lord. I carefully begin climbing the stairs, making sure not to trip. As I reach the landing, the sharp sound of a bell breaks the silence. It seems to be coming from above me. Looking up, I can spy the outline of a clock. I bet that's what's making the sound. Approach it. I'm not scared. I go up to everything, touch things. The noise guides me over. I'm sure it's gonna cost me later. It's an antique grandfather clock. The noise is definitely coming from here. I reach towards the glass to check inside. All of a sudden, it stops chiming. Silence descends, broken only by ticking. I guess it's fixed now, but that timing was a little too spot on. Was it really a coincidence? All these strange occurrences make me uneasy, but I continue on to the room with a light. Stopping in front of the door, I knock. But again, there's no reply. I try again several times, even calling out. But there's still no answer. I push on the door. It's dark inside. Strange. I definitely saw lights on in here when I was outside. It was the doll. Wafting through the room is an odd smell. It's sugary, like a ripe fruit. The whole room is permeated with it. Some kind of aromatherapy, maybe? It's not a particularly pleasant smell, though. The aroma draws me further into the room. It smells weird in here. I'm just gonna go in. The floor under my feet feels off. It's wet. Shouldn't be going when you walk on it. It dawns on me that I'm smelling something else mixed in with that sweet smell. I know this scent. This metallic tang. Is it blood? What the hell was that? Lightning flashes, and I catch a glimpse of something. I thought he was going to break out into the live song. The startling, grotesque object stretches out across the floor beneath my feet. Something strange is there. I'm just going to stare at it. Whoa, hello. It's so bizarre that I can't stop staring. Blooming flowers are everywhere. Wow, she's got like... her guts are a bouquet. I don't even know how to describe that. They're bursting out of the woman's stomach, her blood-soaked body overwhelmed with them. I wrench my gaze away, horrified. But the hellish images burn into my mind. I can feel my entire body shaking. Bile rises. I'm gonna throw up. Whoa, ghost girl. Whoa, ghost girl again. Okay. Oh, what the hell? In the next instant, the lights are on. Wait. That's not all. The body is gone, leaving only a stain. This doesn't make sense. It's a bad dream. At least I'd really much prefer if it was. But the faint smell that remains and the blood stain crush any hope I have of it. Of that. God damn. I beat a retreat from the room in an effort to escape this whole bizarre situation. When I stumble back into the hall, the lights aren't in here as well. I decide to have another look around. All the furnishings in here are old enough to be antiques. They match this old-fashioned mansion. A large doll sits on a couch. This must be the figure I saw in the dark. One would easily mistake this for a human if they couldn't see the ball joints. Probably belongs to the owner of the mansion. How is he not running the hell out of there? So what do I do now? Run the hell out of there? Contact the police? Her stomach was full of flowers, sir, and the corpse up and vanished like fog. Like anyone would believe that. Welcome to Kujo Mansion. The doll moved. It spoke. A different kind of shudder runs through me than the one when I found the corpse. Up until this point, I was nothing more than an observer to all these freaky events. I could distance myself from it, but now, a doll is talking to me. The doll community. Have I startled you? If so, I sincerely apologize. Oh, good lord, it is talking to him. My master ordered me to behave as a normal doll until told otherwise. The words are elegant and refined, but her face never moves an inch. She may look human, but she clearly isn't. She slowly folds her hands together. So she can move, too. I am sorry for not introducing myself. I am called Mary. You have likely seen a number of oddities here already. I see. My master, Saya Kujo, was unable to escape from the mark then. Saya Kujo. Does she mean that corpse? Wait, what's this about a mark? Lady Saya was searching for a way to escape the mark. Were you not also called here by her because of the mark on your arm? What this nonsense is a tattoo I got in college. She must be talking about this weird scar. That is odd design. Did Saya Kujo invite me to this mansion? When I try to remember, my head hurts. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. This is such a pet peeve of mine. They're like, what am I doing here? I have amnesia. That thing is just like... If this was a movie, well, you couldn't even get away with it because it's just such a trope, you know. And as a writer, I'm like, I'm not gonna ever probably... No, I don't think I would ever do an antagonist who can't remember what the hell's going on. I don't know, it's been done better. Memento. I have something to tell you in place of my late master. But I would like to ask one thing first. Do you know your own name? Well, that was a much simpler question than I had been expecting. It's... Damn, I don't remember my own name. I break out into a sweat. My throat is drying up. Why can't I answer? I'm shocked to find I'm coming up blank. I see. Then it is as I thought. Somehow Mary knows what's going on with me. Before I offer an explanation, please decide on a temporary name. Things will go much easier if I have a name by which to call you. It is also likely you will find it hard to remain calm if you are nameless. She's probably right. Better to have some placeholder name than continue life as a hollow, nameless being. Wow, deep. Enter the protagonist's last name, up to 10 letters. You know, Yashiki. Okay. I'm like, I don't want to have to think about this, so. Enter for his first name up to 10 letters. Kazuo. Oh, yeah. Well, let's do it. Kazuo Yoshiki. Okay. Oh. Wow, that's interesting. You can change his appearance. Well, since I have glasses and a beard, so will he. I'm Kazuo Yoshiki. Understood, Lord Yoshiki. Now I shall explain to you about the mark. Why don't you just name himself Mark? Death Mark. It is the seal of death. Those who have it will soon die. You do not believe me. I am certain this sounds absurd to one who has led an uneventful life. Whoa, you don't know my life. However, my master's death proves it to be irrefutably true. Oh god, does that mean that's gonna happen to Kazuo? He's gonna get like the flower grit? The corpse's sweet stench comes back to me. That didn't seem like the work of humans. I am afraid that the horror of the mark does not stop there. Victims slowly lose their memories until the day they die. They face death all the while suffering from the terror of losing oneself. Okay. The amnesia thing now kind of I'm okay with because he's losing his memories slowly until he dies. Okay. Alright. Fine. Memory loss? That can't be. That'd mean that I'm... Yes. The fact that you have forgotten your name proves that death is coming. You're I yawned to try to talk at the same time. Lord Yoshiki, you will die this very dawn. Ooh, I earned a trophy for knowing that I'm gonna die. Death mark. Long ass intro. My memories skip forward a bit after that. I just remember being completely stunned at what Mary revealed to me. I can probably attribute it to memory loss caused by the mark. The next thing I know, I'm lying in a guest room in the mansion. I vaguely recall dragging myself up the stairs and coming here. I must have fallen asleep at some point. And thanks to that, I feel a lot better. Hey, the blood is gone. That doll clean it? I'll die at dawn, huh? Dead by dawn. I try saying it out loud. It's definitely shocking, but I can't say it feels real yet. It doesn't make sense. Way out of the blue. But if it's true, is waiting for my own untimely death the only thing I can do? Gotta figure this shit out. It might be a good idea to ask Mary more about it. I find Mary sitting in the exact same spot as before. She hasn't moved an inch. I doubt a doll gets bored waiting like humans do. You don't know her life. Good morning, Lord Yoshiki. Are you feeling better now? Sort of. Wonderful. Since it appears that you have calmed down, I would like to ask a question. What will you do now? I can guide you down only two paths. The first is to wait for death. The second is to fight the mark. Can you help me? If that is what you wish, yes. My master was researching the mark. A few days prior to her death, she found a way to escape it. Regretfully, she passed away before she was able to inform me. So she doesn't know anything after all. There is some time yet before dawn. You have a slim chance. Salvation is a thin thread dangling from heaven. Wow. Would that you would grab hold of it, huh? And I shall do my utmost to help. Oh, would that you would grab hold of it. Okay, that makes sense. What will you do? I'll just wait here to die. I guess it boils down to whether I trust her. If she's right about all this, my time on Earth is up at dawn. If I don't want to die, then there's no other choice but to resist the mark until then. If she's lying, I'll be fine when morning comes. I mean, you saw the lady with the flower guts. But am I really alright with that? Maybe avoid turning into that. People are being killed in nonsensical, grotesque ways. Am I going to turn a blind eye to that? To it? To that? To it? Ooh, harpsichord. This is a life or death decision. I need to think about it carefully. Do you? You know what's crazy to me? It hasn't asked me to save. Okay, deadly choice. You will be faced with choices that can result in death. There is limited time and your soul power will continue to drain. Don't drain my soul. Time's up or wrong answers will result in game over. Okay, holy shit, these are timed questions. So be quick but also careful in finding the right answer. Restoring soul power. Complete a deadly choice will restore some soul power. Accelerated dialogue. Dialogue will be sped up while pressing the L1 button. Yeah, but I like reading. Certain dialogue cannot be sped up. Well, that's good. Backlog. The options button will display previous dialogue. Auto mode. The R1 button will activate auto mode. I touch on this button again, I guess. Hiding the dialogue window. You can hide the dialogue window by pressing triangle. But how do I save? Didn't tell me. Then I shall ask you. Will you quietly wait for death or struggle against the mark? I'm gonna fight this mark. Buster? You mark-ass Buster? I'm gonna do another playthrough where I say wait for death and see what happens. Earned a trophy, deadly choice. I've decided to trust you. As you say, Lord Yoshiki. Then I shall carry out the dying wish of my master and aid you. I cannot do much, but feel free to request anything you wish of me. Don't say that to him. He's a lonely man. I made up my mind, but that doesn't mean I know what I should do. I know squat about the supernatural, and losing my memory makes research impossible. But I don't have a moment to lose. I'm just gonna punch stuff. Oh wait, no. A knock comes from the front door. Who'd come here this late at night? Oh my, what a sign of fate. It seems that other mark bearers have arrived. Oh cool. Is it instinct that she knows these things? Maybe she has some kind of mysterious power, being a talking doll and all. Yeah, you know, why don't you ask her why she's a talking doll? It's a good place to start. I beg your pardon, Lord Yoshiki. I do apologize, but could you go greet our guests in my stead? They may experience a shock if a doll such as myself welcomes them. Moreover, while I am able to move my arms, I am unable to walk. I moved to the front door to greet our guests. People fated to die. Like me. Well, at least you have something in common. I wonder what they're like. Who I find at the door are not who I'd expect to see out this late at night. A high schooler. And a small boy. These kids have the mark? No way. We came to see Professor Kujo. Who are you? Can't say I'm a total stranger since I am here in the mansion. I'm her disciple. Huh, okay. She's got so much spiritual power, it's no surprise she'd have disciples. She seems to know Sayakujo. Now that I think about it, that business card did say spirit healer. Going off this girl's accessories, I get the feeling she's a huge occult fan. I'm Moe Watanabe. I'm here to talk to her about this article she wrote in Upa Arts Monthly. Upa! She pulls an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside is a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul-inhibiting disease that erases memories. Inquire at Kujo Mansion. This is the same scar, right? Moe lifts her skirt up a bit to show me her leg. Right there on her right thigh is the mark. I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. I'm even blanking on my friends' names. That's never happened to me before. Do you think this scar's doing it? That article is obviously bogus. The young boy scoffs. Scoff! Even kids know better than to believe in... I can't keep that voice up. Well, even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. My dad buys all the curses. And the high schooler fell for it. You must feel embarrassed about that. He's a little jerk. But Tsukasa, weren't you hanging around out in front of the mansion's gate? Fess up. Your scar scares you. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. Why are they just kids though? That's crazy. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Yes, show the children the scary talking doll. Moe shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. They're both admiring her when... Welcome to Kujo Mansion. What? It spoke! What? With that, the two new visitors join our number. They enter this monstrous world that hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Moe and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure. All about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. Both of their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believed Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. Moe admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsukasa's face darken. So it must be happening to him too. This girl, has a constant one eye open. Hey Moe, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs, so they might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko. Hanahiko? This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost of the resident children of this town whisper about. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me read that. He is the ghost the resident children of this town whisper about, correct? Nailed it. My master was interested in him. So Sayakujo was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Yoshiki. Then I shall tell you the rumors of Hanahiko. Chapter 1. Ooh. Chapter 1. That was a long prologue. Oh, did you hear about that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko is back. I love this music, holy shit. I heard that he can appear if you peek in a school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I pretty? If you tell him no, you'll be fine. But if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. And then he just disappears. This is very yokai, I love it. But that's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know. I heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. That red stuff. Give me that red stuff. And next to the corpse is a single rose. A rose dripping with blood. Rumors can be easily manipulated, passing from one person to another. Assumptions and errors mix in, but they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Moe, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I should ask her more about it. Why were you at H Elementary School? Was Hanahiko there? When did you notice the mark? Why were you at H Elementary? We already told her she was investigating. Was Hanahiko there? I don't think so. But I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. What should I ask next? When did you notice the mark? I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Kujo wrote about. What should I ask next? I mean, we know why she was there. My big dream is to write about the occult, so I'd love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's been closed down. I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about that ghost, but there's no denying she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Then maybe... Tsukasa glances down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. Why are these all like H and T Elementary? Letters. That ghost was seen at a lot of schools in H City, right? Maybe he's remembered something. I better ask him some questions too. T Elementary? I go to school there. You've probably heard of it since it's the top-ranked elementary in H City, said Academy. What should I ask next? When was that? Maybe around sunset. I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. What should I ask next? Did you see Hanahiko? No, and I didn't get chills or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home. Sorry, my dog just walked in here out of nowhere. What are you growling at? The kid on TV? I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. It can't be just a coincidence. You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared, for their sake as well as yours. Ah, that's all well and good, but what exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it would also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? Oh, snap. Well, let's go to H first. Yeah, that's probably wise. They'd arrest you on the spot if you try to sneak into a regular school. A middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title? I'd have no excuse if I got caught. Sorry, that'd be a totally different game. Wanna get going then? Let's do this! Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. She grins at me. Is she really strong? Or is this blind optimism? I'm going too. Hey, not you too. Serious? My life's on the line here. I don't want the reason I die to be because you messed something up. It's pretty bold. Good thing you're cute. What? But to bring kids along with me is... I understand your hesitation, but the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contacts may hasten the effect of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Have a safe trip. Select a partner. First select a mark bearer. Do this in the partner menu. Oh yeah, hey mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary's told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time. We don't want to forget anything. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write down all the information I get and keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. New info was added to the spirit file. Rumors of Hanahiko. Other. Spirit file. Important info on spirits will be added to the spirit file. Check it from your bag. Consult if you need help. Saving and loading. There we go. Save at the mansion or haunts. Haunts. Return to the title screen from the bag to load. Then choose continue. How about that? That's pretty cool. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna save here. And I'm gonna take a break, come back, and we'll see what kind of wacky stuff ensues. And I'm back. Silly me didn't notice you could save from the top. Do I save? Yes, I do. So I'm saving my game real quick. Save complete. And we're back. Partner. I'm definitely leaning towards Moe. Since this was her school. Or she was the one that she probably knows her way around, so she's gonna be my partner on this mission. She seems very happy about that. Oh, mark bearer. Trophy earned. Okay. Talk? Please head to H Elementary and investigate Hanahiko. Okay. Fine! I already did. Oh god, she's just repeating herself now. Oh god, it's literally the dialogue I just saw. Why did I do that? Okay. Exit. First we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. The garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car key was left on the table. Time to go. Hey. According to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memories, right? Is it really okay for you to drive? She looks at me suspiciously. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I think. It'll all come back when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. But aren't you missing your license? If a cop finds us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanahiko. She's right about that. But our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I'll remember. Then I'll just have them reissue it. Assuming I ever got one. Now I'm even more worried. Just drive safe, okay? What a nag. How old are you, kid? You gonna go anywhere if you're just parked? Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not. But the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and it's now easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter into my head. Hey, mister. Moe pipes up hesitantly. Why couldn't I read that? That's weird. I probably let the silence go on too long. She doesn't seem as cheerful as she was a little while ago. What's it like to lose your memories? That's a hard question to answer. What do you mean? Like, do they all go at once, or a few pieces at a time? What if you're only left with sad memories? I'd hate that. I don't think it works like that, but I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what it was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare to. In that sense, rather than memories vanishing. It's like everything's been painted white. That's what it feels like. Oh. You sure are mature, mister. You take everything so calmly. The conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. Then thoughts start popping into my head again, one after another. I know we have to check out that mirror. But what else should we investigate? What do you think? Moe glances over at me. No idea. Can't even remember my own name. How the hell am I supposed to know what we're doing? Aw, please? I'm really counting on you. Think whatever you want. I'm talking to a child. I need to show restraint and be a good example. But that's definitely how I really feel. I stare down at the steering wheel. The doll in the mansion. Mark bearers. The mark. Spirits. And the mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all of the crushing thoughts that keep popping into my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark on my wrist, like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. That death is closing in. What an optimistic, bright game this is. If that's happening, isn't the problem anymore? It's more, how long do I have left? 4. I read that wrong, but it doesn't matter. How much longer is it? Don't you know? I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down with effort. I think we're almost there. Really? It's closer than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. At any time, it could. It's a lot closer than you'd think. Looming ominously in the moonlight, this school definitely looks abandoned. For quite a number of years, in fact, the walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. A thick chain is in the front of the main gate to keep people from going in. Hey, you there. Not another step. The enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside. Didn't you know? Or are you up to something? Bunch of people been coming here on dares since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you? It's haunted? Well, that's what the rumors are saying anyway. It's a giant pain. Moe nods in agreement. It is pretty famous after all. The guard sighs. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please leave. Okay? Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. As we watch him leave, Moe leans over and whispers. Damn, there wasn't a guard when I snuck in here before. We better not get caught. Moving around a haunt. Use the directional buttons to move. The map shows which way you're facing and where you can go. Oh, that's cool. What is record? Oh, let's save. I'm going to save. Do you want to save? Yes. Okay. So that was record. What's in the bag, yo? A letter opener. A pure silver letter opener taken from the merchant's hall. A beautiful woman's face is engraved on the handle. The blade isn't sharp, but it can handle soft items. Command, stab with knife. Range, short. Oh, so I guess that counts as a weapon. Okay. Oh, interesting, they have stats. Okay. Memo, scanner. Headed to the entrance. Pushing open the doors, I head inside. Whoa, it's so dark. We can't see anything like this. The moonlight doesn't reach inside. I'll just have to use the flashlight. But if we use the flashlight, that guard will find us. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Anyway, that mirror is... I'm pretty sure it's to the right on the staircase. Investigating home. Move the left stick to search the current area. Shine the flashlight on an area of interest and push the X button. Press circle. Using the directional button will end the search and move. Oh, I see. Oh, how about that? Oh, that was cool. Ceiling is filthy and the fluorescent lights are broken. Okay. I have crazy drift on my left thumbstick right now. So, this is it's gonna be interesting. See how it's going up? Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Okay. A half-torn poster. It says, lost and found, in large letters at the top. So you could feel, look, tool. I touch the paper. It disintegrates. The second my fingers reach it and scatters through the air. Nothing else looks interesting. Okay. Fire containing warnings and a list of contacts. Do not leave handprints on the mirror on the eastern staircase. Thank you. Ooh, interesting. Wow, that presentation takes me back. Anyway, the mirror on the eastern staircase is the one I saw. Guess we'll go there first. Yeah, it's to the right. You mean east? The battered shoe rack is covered in dirt. There are platforms of broken wood slats in front of the shoe rack. They creak when we step on them. Already looked at that, alright. Looked at that. That was like the first thing I looked at because of the drift in my stick. Okay. That's right. Huh? As we enter the hallway, a small shadow flits across our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find... Aw, Bunny! It's so cute, is it though? Was it the school pet? The black rabbit squeaks and runs away. It rushes towards the eastern end of school. Aw, it ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Yeah, right. New info was added to the spirit files. Black rabbits. These windows are busted. What is this? It looks like something smashed the fluorescent lights. They're shattered beyond repair. Oh boy. I can't. Okay. Enter the room on the right. See the drift? It's an abandoned desk. The fallen desk is slightly rusty. I turn the desk around and stick my hand inside. Got what? Holy hard hat? Holy hard hat? Holy hard hat? Maybe because it has holes in it? I don't know. I doubt that's very useful. Holy hard hat? Holy hard hat? Hola. What is that? The dust is so thick on the ceiling that just walking around causes a shower of particles. That's disgusting! I don't think there's anything else in this. Oh my god, the drift is causing it to move and it's pissing me off. Why wouldn't they go up? That's weird. Oh, I see the direction that the arrow facing in. So if I go up, it's actually moving East. Got it. Okay. What? The broken window is letting in a piercingly cold wind. The floor tiles have peeled off, leaving bare concrete. The door is locked. I wonder if I can, like... A yellow hard hat for a child. It's got holes and it's missing its padding. Is likely not very effective. It can be forced on an adult head with effort. Oh my god, this drift is the worst. Stop it! It is a fairly new problem with this controller. Okay. Alright, well. Let's go forward. Isn't there a mirror around here somewhere? Climb the stairs. Wait, I wasn't done! Oh well, here's a mirror. This is it! It's the mirror I saw last time. I'm sure of it. Huh. Just then a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something is biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Moe. It certainly looks normal. Yeah, what should we do? It's a dirty mirror. All the stains make it hard to see your reflection. Feel. I face forward and slightly wipe the gray mirror with my hand. As I expected, I can't make anything out. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a vague, shadowy lump. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least, that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. But the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Plant head! Did you say plant head 3 times? Moe yelps and steps back. Well, that confirms I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. The figure's mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. It opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ears. Oh. Live or die. Like in Karate Kid? Live or die, man. Hey, am I pretty? Oh, that's right. Ambiguous answers usually. Oh great, this is gonna be fun. Oh shit, I didn't mean to choose no! But I'm safe, it's all good. Oh lord, the drift saved me. I almost put I couldn't tell. But I think it would have been safe anyway, so. If I only had that red stuff. I can't see well. Are you a grown-up? Fuck. I know it's saying no, right? Oh boy, this drift is gonna fuck me. I'm the tallest in my class. No, I need a new controller. Big people aren't allowed in school. Oh, suddenly the mirror cracks. It cracked. Now I can't see. No more big people here. The figure disappears. Woo! Saved by the drift. I mean, actually, the first time the drift saved me, the second time it hindered me. But, yeah. The scream echoes from the other side of the school. It's the fucking idiot security guard, I bet. Moa sinks to the floor. They gasp in panic disbelief for a while. I feel much the same. What was that? That was probably Hanahiko. I couldn't say it. The word sticks in my throat. My mouth is completely dry. What are you smoking, dog? I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost. But to see one that clearly... Moa seems to shake the encounter off and return to normal. Hanahiko's words swirl around in my head. Our situation has done a complete reverse from where we were just moments ago. I can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate. Oh, anyway... That scream... was that... the guard we met outside? I doubt there's anyone else here. He might have seen something wherever he is, too. It sounded like it came from far away. A ways down the hallway. That would be the other side of the school. Yeah, let's go look for him. But if he screamed like that... something might have happened to him. Right as I respond, I hear someone whispering in my ear. Purify with red. I look in the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness. Mister? No, it's nothing. Let's go. New info is out of the spirit file. Hanahiko, the boy in the mirror. It's a cracked mirror. It's hard to see a reflection. Wait, should I feel it? Run my fingers down the cracks. Moa watches me worriedly, but nothing happens. Okay. Went down the stairs. It's the same area I was in. The rain coming in from the broken windows, marking the floor cold and damp. Door is locked. Oh my god, this drift is making it impossible to go back. Welcome to Drifting DualShock Controller Theater, where the drift will not allow me to... Ah! You know what though? I'm gonna go back. Since, I didn't... What in the... Oh my god! Yeah. The fire door is rusted shut and won't move. That's the least of your problems. Alright, don't think I need to go, but wait, did I? Let me try to go upstairs. And, let's see. Oh my god, this is so bad. Okay. I guess I'll just keep going across the other side of the school. A bird cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow or something outside. Oh, for fuck's sakes, was that a giant face? Alright. Giant eyeless face. Warning notices are written on the poster. What should I read? Warning and contacts. A flyer containing warnings and a list of contacts. Do not leave handprints on the mirror. Oh, this is the same room that I was in earlier. Alright, can I get out of here now? It's all the same dialogue too. Okay, I know where I'm at now. Moving forward. This is a new area. Is there any coming burglar is making the floor cooling down? You already said that the last time! Let me guess, locked? I'm not even in the same spot, but it's all the same dialogue. Can you stop, please? Man. Wow, this looks exactly like the other hall. Lights on the ceiling are silent and dark without power. Oh, well, no shit. Wonder if I can go... Oh, into the room on the left. And what happened here? Ooh, okay. Let's look at the desk. It's an abandoned desk. Feel it. I stick my hand inside and feel around. Got plastic bottle. There's nothing in the bottle. Well, it might come in handy. Will it though? There's a hole in the wall. Should I stick my hand in it? Let's feel it. Fuck it. I stick my arm in, but the hole gets narrower. The further I go in, I can't reach what's inside. Hey, you know what though? At least you tried. There are nonsensical scribbles on the blackboard. What was that? Did I ever look at that? The dust is so thick on this thing. Okay, it's the same dialogue from the last class I was in. Okay. Good here. Back. I heard a noise like something slamming against the door. Is someone inside? I shine the flashlight at the door. Oh, for fuck's sake! Flower face! Out of nowhere, the door bursts open and something comes flying out. Eek! Oh, I'm sorry, I can do the high-pitched squeal. Moe shrieks and falls down. I recognize those clothes. Some kind of plant covers half of his face. The part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. But he smells lovely. No doubt about it, it's the guard. What the hell happened? Thorns are eating my face! It hurts! What's going on? Moe sits on the floor, stunned into just syllables. Oh, that was her. Sorry, I read that as the guard. Where was a kid behind him? Where'd you go, fool? Thorn suddenly rushes towards the entrance. And then, silence falls once more. Pant, pant. The only sound left is that of our shaky breathing. Once we catch our breaths, I take Moe's hand and help them up. Damn. Our nerves have calmed some, but that definitely left an unsettling impression. Something terrible lurks here. We can't just sit around. I felt like I was paralyzed. I'm okay now. But mister, that guy... Moe stares at the door. I wonder if Hanahiko did that. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got the feeling someone was standing behind him. There's really no good way to respond to that. I let silence serve as my answer. What else could I do? No point in coming here if we're just gonna stand here shaking. We don't uncover the secret before it comes for us. Why don't we check out the staff room? I tactfully avoid answering Moe's question. The guard had run out of here. Something might be inside. Some secrets about Hanahiko. Yeah, you're right. Let's just be careful, okay? I covered my wrist with my palm, making sure Moe doesn't notice. Does she not know he's marked? The moment I put my hand on the knob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing along with my beating heart. New info was added to the spirit file. Plantified guard. So it's a nice way to put plantified guard. Alright, let's go to the room where the guy came out looking like a plant face. Staff room is chaos. The furniture is upended and the walls are... Was there a fire here or something? There are black scorch marks everywhere. Phew. Moe looks relieved as they come out from behind me. It's funny he keeps referring to Moe as they. Whoa, it's totally empty. Anyway, let's look around. Huh? There's a door over there too. It looks like it goes to another room. Alright, I don't want to go through that yet. Let's look at this room really quick. The wall near the window is burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. Alright, let's go to the door then. Opened the door and left the staff room. It's kind of cramped in here. Is this a storage room? Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful in here. Alright. Why? It's a massive wooden cabinet. I pull on the door, but it just rattles in place. Looks like it won't open. Something's stopping it. God, there's probably a fucking plant kid in there or some shit. I'll try it again. Oh! This game is really bad at repeating dialogue and not can't fast forward through it. Oh, what's up? I open the glass door and check inside, but there isn't anything that catches my eye. There's a cardboard box on top of the cabinet. I think I can reach it. Reaching up, I grab the box and look inside. What's in the box? What's in the box? I got lipstick, red pen, and girls' slippers. Good job, mister. I knew there was a reason you were tall. Okay, not because I'm an adult or anything. What the heck? I think it's a school journal. The paper's deteriorated from age and bugs, so I can't read it. Okay, I'm gonna look on the ground right now. Looks like there's a door cut into the floor. Is this some kind of storage unit? Open that shit. The metal handles are attracted into the door. I try to get a grasp on it and pull it out, but I'm unsuccessful. Do I have something maybe? Oh, lipstick found in found box, right with pen, put on some. So here's the thing. I have tools. Okay. Last time it wouldn't let me do anything. My mark bites into my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I stand up pretending to be calm. Okay, that's worrying. Something dangerous must be here. What's wrong? Are you gonna see what it is? I'll check it out later. Really? I gave my reply vague as I dust off my knees. Let's look around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. Is there? Because I looked everywhere. There's definitely something beneath our feet. But we better make sure we're prepared if we're going down there. Okay, so I have to come back to that room. I looked at everything in here though, I think. Right? Open the glass door. Yeah, I already did all this crap. Because it won't let me feel I don't think it will let me feel here either. Yeah. Alright, let's get up. Man, this... Okay. Let's get out of here. Now I need to come back to the staff lounge. God, I'm so weary of using this flashlight now, because it's like, what am I going to see out there? What was that? Oh, just the wood, okay. Yo, stop it. Okay. Oh, God. There's a fire door. When I open the side door, all I find is a wall. Wow, what? You're fucked if there's a fire. I'm about to give up and close the door when I notice something stuck to the back of it. Found a worn out talisman. Oh, you know, that's what you want to find in a school. A talisman. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Oh shit, that's dope. I got soul power. The worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hands. Okay. Worn out talisman restores soul power. Soul, brother. The more soul power you have, the easier it will be to survive a deadly choice. Yeah. Hey, I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Climbing the stairs. Sure as a wall. What? Pieces of concrete litter the floor. I think they came from the walls. You think? This whole fucking place is falling apart. Climb the stairs. We climb up the stairs to the second floor. Ooh. Not a good sound. I felt something soft squish under my heel. I quickly pick up my foot and shine my light down. Wow, what in the world? Didn't expect that. The hallway is covered with poisonous snakes. Am I gonna die? Because that'll suck. I didn't save it. Moa lets out something close to a shriek upon seeing them. Close to a shriek, okay. Eek, so snakes. We decided to go back to the landing. He's like, actually, I'm gonna go back that way. So I guess we're going back down, huh? Went down the stairs. Where the hell are we supposed to go now? I'm gonna save. Saving, saving, saving. Alright. Let's go back inside. I feel like I've already searched everywhere though. Maybe because I found that talisman, I can now go inside that door in the floor. So let's do that. Oops, wrong one. Okay, let's try this now. I saved it, so. Wait, what the fuck, dude? Didn't you just use it to open that? Oh, what? I had to go through all that dialogue again just to tell me, like... Oh god, this all over again. check it out later. They keep saying look around the room, but I feel like I've looked around the room. Really strange. Looked in there, there was nothing there, there's nothing in there. We got everything from the box. Looked at that, you can't really do anything with it. Wow. Oh shit, wrong one. I'm missing something somewhere. Maybe go on the other side of the skull? Let's open it. Can't do anything about the fucking snakes. I think there were some steps I didn't go in. Okay, no. Climb the stairs. Broken ass mirror. So I was on the first floor. Let's go to the second floor. What the hell? Yeah, here comes a leaf blower outside. Went down the stairs. Okay. Let's see. Time to retrace. No. No. Okay, what do I have? Letter opener, which I know is used to open the little door. Holy hard hat. Batman. Wear hard hat. Plastic bottle. A dirty empty plastic bottle. It's pretty decent shape. Second front. Okay. Hold liquid, but I haven't seen any liquid at all. A lipstick found lost and found box. The red color really pops. It's been used enough. There's not much left. Interesting. Command. Use lipstick. Range. Short. What? You use it as a weapon? I don't get it. A red pen with the side of the cap is missing, but the ink isn't dry yet, so it can still be used. Girl's slippers. Charles slippers made of red rubber. There's a lot of red in this, huh? Their trace is the owner's name on it, but it's stained and illegible. Okay. No. Is this the only thing I have? The Hanahiko. Oh, it's just the whole story. Okay. Man, this is wacky. Door's locked. Pretty sure it's all the same. Broken lane, piercing like cold wind. Okay. Yeah. No clue what to do now. I feel like I've looked at everything. I don't think I can go back to the mansion. Oh! Fuck it. Let's go back to the mansion. Saving. So you want to save? Yes, that's why I came here. Okay, let's talk to this doll here. The boy who appeared in the mirror, he may possibly be Hanahiko. There may be other traces of Hanahiko within the school. Please continue your investigation. Are you fucking serious? Please go back where you were, you dumbass. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I change partners now. Take the kid with me. It's all the same shit. My thinking now is maybe the kid will turn the time, but I don't find anything particular. Maybe the kid will. There isn't anything there, you know. Looks like it. Interesting. This is. What happened if I use? Oh my god! Stop! The drift is too strong here. No, not the lipstick. God damn it! You aren't going to deface it, are you? Please stop. That's embarrassing, especially at your age. Alright, fine, you judgy ass kid. A half-turn posture. It says lost and found in large letters at the top. Lost items are kept in storage in the staff room. Please check there if you're missing something. Okay, see, like, I did find some stuff. At the top. I wonder if... I'm not sure if this camera is like, we found the slippers, right? I wonder if I do... Nah, I can't use it from there. It has to be... When it says tool. Oh my god, I just want to use the pen. Wow, these kids are really uptight. Breaking into school and defacing stuff. What's wrong with you? Alright. I'm really interested in that box of school records. Or, not box, but the file of school records. That's weird when let me in. I think it's the school journal, the papers that you from me. Oh, okay, I guess there is nothing I can do with that. What am I missing? Did mention... Something's stopping it. It's a really odd, like, description. Something's stopping it from opening all the way. I take out the letter opener, I take it out, but I can't think of a way to use it. I don't know, maybe like pry it open, you dumbass. Let's see, oh my god. I will have a new controller by next week, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I don't know what the hell to do here. Especially right here. Alright, let's go, I guess. Maybe go back to the room where that hole was at. Yeah, this room. There's a hole in the wall. I can see some things. I stick my arm in, but the hole gets narrower the further I go, and I can't reach what's inside. Okay, so there's something in there. Stab with knife. Well, shit, it worked. There's another talisman. I'd buy a purple controller. The worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Alright, but like, it's not moving me forward. Maybe because I found that talisman now it'll let me go. Wait, what is this? There are lots of scribbles on the blackboard. Okay, I can't do anything about that. Let's leave this place. I'm gonna see if maybe the fact that I opened that, or grabbed that talisman from the hole. If I can, like, this game is one of those games where it seems like it won't let you progress unless you find like this thing first. You know what I mean? Like, oh, maybe I should come back over here and do this, and it's that kind of situation where, like right now, like I couldn't just use the knife on it. I actually have to like read it first and then use the letter opener. Let's see. Oh, damn, it's doing this again. Stand and pretend to be calm. What's the matter? Aren't you gonna investigate that area? I'll check it out later. Yeah, again, keep my reply vague. Let's look around the room first. See, what the f... There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. No, there isn't! You already looked at everything that was interesting. Well, actually, no, that cabinet. Can't figure out how to open that damn thing. I'm guessing it's something I don't have yet. Oh my god, this is making it so much harder to play. Bollocks. Let's play roulette. Ready? I take out the plastic bottle. But what do I do with it? I don't have particularly good ideas. I'm just watching it creep out. No, why did I go there? That's the step. Part of me like just wants to go back to that mirror. Maybe there's something over there. Can't go upstairs because there's snakes for some frickin' reason. Oh, didn't notice that earlier. Open it up and shine the light, see if there's anything inside. Wow, I'm just finding talisman. So now, part of me is like, well, I found another one. Can I open that door now? The holy room. Door's locked. Let's keep going. Fire doors are shut. It won't move. Climb the stairs. The mirror. So I can't go up the 3rd floor, it looks like. Or... yeah, I can't go up this... or the 2nd floor. That's when I do that, that's when the snakes are. Such a weird thing. Both things. Snakes. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Okay, so... yeah... shit, didn't mean to go up. Oops! We decided to go back down the landing before we die again. It's gonna hit me later how to like figure this out. Okay, tried all those doors already. Okay. Tried everything in those rooms. I'll go back to the landing on the other side maybe? God, I feel like I've tried everything. Okay, here's the landing. Or no, actually it's not the landing. This is the door. This is the landing. Okay. I can't go any further up than this. Okay. I'm going to give that area one more shot. Oh. As a search to burnt, post something false from the top of it. Okay. When I pick up the one up talisman forward. It's almost like the game's like, no wait, don't go. Here's another talisman. I didn't even click it. That's what's crazy. I just moved my flashlight around over it. Like I had so many times before. Well, no, it was burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. Okay. That makes me think, like, I could just shine my light on things and make them... something will pop up? No. Still curious about this right here. I don't have... oh shit, I didn't do that. Corners of the doors are rounded off. What does that even mean? I'm gonna use everything I can on this thing. Here, lipstick, pen, girl slippers. I don't know. Game, I don't have an answer for you. Wait a minute, didn't I use that pen earlier to try to slime that thing open? I could have sworn. No, stop it! I keep pushing the wrong button. Oh, that's new. It says there was a key. Okay, now, what the fuck? How many times did I look at that thing over and over and over again? And then finally it's like, huh, something stuck in the hole for the screw. It seems that wooden thing works as a lock. Now use your fucking letter opener, huh? You're surprisingly skilled. Is it that surprising? Anyway, I need to focus. Suddenly the resistance vanishes and the pen pokes all the way through. Put my hand on the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. Red tube? Red tube is inside? A flare. I wonder what that's used for. Woo! It's a signal light for emergencies. It's a good idea to always have one in your car. Yeah, I have one in my car. Oh, I see. So that's what it is. By the way, Tsukasa picked something up off the floor. Oh, now he finds something on the floor. How many times was I in this room? It's a thorn, about as long as my pinky finger. That's what was in the hole. Yeah, he found porn. That was clearly done on purpose. It's possible that he put the thorn in the hole to seal up this door. Is he afraid of this? He's afraid of red tube. I mean, you know. Sometimes there's more there than you're bargaining for. We both look at the flare again. What? Why did you turn the lights off? That wasn't me. It didn't turn it off. It just went off. Oh, I didn't turn it off. Whatever. Something's coming. Something's in the room next door. Yoinks. Tsukasa crumples to the floor, their legs unable to hold him up in their panic. Oh my god, is this kid gonna die? Did I bring the wrong partner with me? Shh, be quiet. It's a struggle to not yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the flashlight again and again. Come on, please. The batteries were just working. It's like me and this controller. I feel like I'm performing CPR on this thing. Exactly. But finally... Got it! Ah! The door behind me warps threateningly. Ugh. My mark burns in pain. Death is already in the room next door. There's no time and nowhere to run. Calm down, I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. A way to survive. We've got to hurry. Hurry it up, mister, he's coming! Yes, I got it. Grab the handle and lift up the trapdoor. As I thought, a dark hole leads down under the floor. Get in! I shoved Tsukasa into the hole. When I slide down into the darkness after them, then I slide down. Slide into those DMs. Ugh. I've fallen unexpectedly far, hitting my back against something. I grip my teeth to stop myself from yelling. He's like, oh shit. Man, what Something shuffling around above my head. If we had stayed there just a few more seconds... I gripped my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxious panting. Tsukasa must be right next to me. They are shaking so hard I can see it from the corner of my eye. So I think the reason why it's there and not he or she is because it's just they didn't want to change the dialogue for whoever you chose, so they put there. I braced myself, expecting the trapdoor to break open any second. But the shuffling noise finally grows distant. Are we safe now? Yeah, I think it's gone. Suddenly my wrist isn't hurting anymore. I see. That's good. We're saved. I'd like to apologize. I panicked. Don't worry about it. I nearly ended up screaming myself. We both lost our cools. People probably show their true colors when they're cornered like that. Anyway, where are we? What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school. Does the flashlight work? Yeah. I cautiously press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. Oh, it's beautiful. The scene captured in the light of the flashlight sent shivers down my spine. Tsukasa slaps a hand over their mouth. For a few moments, all we can do is stare in silence. A disturbing scene more horrible than anything I've seen before spreads out before us. More horrible than the lady you found earlier? Because that was pretty gross. Anyone would be shocked by it, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisting around the corpses. It looks like some kind of plant vine. Poison ivy was there. Are those roses? Strangely sharp thorns and the thin red petals. There appears to be real live roses covering the corpses and carpeting the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. That is bright. Oh shit, it just got super fucking anime. I did not expect this shit from this game. What the fuck? I see it. Why? 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 Can't have an anime game without them anime titties. Jesus, okay. I see a woman's body trapped by roses. Yeah, that's one way to put it. What is this? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The tragedy that happened in this room. It's as if it's all playing out in my head. I can see it. Well, lucky you. I did not expect this. I'm glad I didn't play this with the kids. Roses? Why would roses... Does that mean someone planted them? Tsukasa's voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. Oh, so like the kid didn't see any of that, right? Like, it was just like in his mind's eye. Okay, why though? I can't tell them that I saw some waking dream. I scramble to remember their conversation. Of course you can't tell him. It's like, bro, have you seen hentai? I just saw that shit. That's right, I saw the rose vines then. Yeah, that's gonna be it. It's not like they just spring up on their own. But why would anyone do that? Did someone decorate the corpses for some kind of reason? Or did they die captured by the roses, like I saw in that vision? Ah! Tsukasa screams. What's wrong? It must have been just my imagination, but I thought something moved. Over there, further back in the room. is something hiding in there? There's a dried up corpse. The body is twisted in an odd position, as if it's still in pain, even now. I hesitantly search the corpse, but I don't find anything. So down here. Body is twisted in an odd position in stone pain. Oh my god, it's just gonna be the same. I hesitantly search the corpse, but I don't find anything. It's literally the same dialogue. But you know what? Because I'm a completionist, I'm gonna search every motherfucking corpse in this motherfucking room. I'm not lying, I'm literally gonna search every corpse, and it's gonna have the same exact dialogue. I can't search that one. Ooh, wait, hold up. That one was juicy. Got a round hand mirror. Round hand mirror. Wow, that's read that weird. Looks like a gift for a young woman. Perhaps a woman who likes thorns in her ass. Finding a mirror in a place like this? That's pretty incongruous. Incongruous. Man, that looked weird in my... I need new glasses. Okay, there's a bed with metal pipe frame. The mattress is completely discolored, stained with something that looks like sweat. Someone must have been living here, and for a long time too. The mattress is oozing dark, dirty water. It smells like sewage. I slide the mattress over and find a plastic sheet underneath it. Got vinyl sheet. Why the hell would I need a vinyl sheet? Okay. It's pretty thick. Was it put there to protect from water damage? Well, I mean, top of the sheet is pitch black. At first glance, it looks like it's covered in mold. But when I spread it open, it crunches as dark red flakes fall from it. This is blood. I can't do anything but whisper, dumbfounded, as I stare at the blood-stained sheet. Something murmurs in my ear as if in reply. Their blood denies him. Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly hallucinating, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a daze, I shine the flashlight under the bed. I saw it again! Something's under there! Tsukasa's voice has gone very shrill. Then... Hey now, give me a break. I'm no monster, you know. I'm just a regular human being. My name is George Constantinople. Something slowly climbs out from under the bed. It's a man in a trench coat. What were you doing in a place like that? The man looks bored. He scoffs. Scoff? Same as you. I ran into that monster and escaped down here. Then you guys came. The man turns his back to us and jerks his chin. What the fuck is jerks his chin? Anyway, I was hiding over there. His answer is believable enough. But why is he at the school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me. Then he snorts. It seems he's seen through me. You don't look like you believe me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat at the crime scene. I completely agree. Tsukasa seems to feel the same way. Let's head back for now. You have somewhere to go back to? Good. Then let's get going. Alright, strange guy we found under a bed in a room full of corpses that were defiled by roses. Come to our place. The man puts his hand on the ladder. He pauses and turns to us. The name's Satori Moshida. I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. The man named Moshida disappears up the ladder. We follow him back up the first floor. But when we emerge, he's not there. Oh, great. Hey, take a look at this! Moshida's calling to us from down the hallway. Wow, something we missed. Was it like this when you guys came through? Tsukasa pipes up, voice slightly wobbly. Not at all. It was dark, but we would have seen this. Something's creeping along the hallway. They're rose vines. Thought so. I didn't see them before either. The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn, a few hours left until death closes in. Some people naturally put others on guard, even if there's no particular ill will between them. That's exactly the type of person Moshida is. Oh, you've got some nice stuff here. The moment he climbs in the car, he makes a grab for my bag. Then he starts inspecting all my stuff. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. You're an ex-detective, aren't you? So you're just like us, then. Tsukasa interjects coldly from the back seat. I think to detect a bit of pep in his voice. He seems relieved you made it back safely. That's right, I was conducting a personal investigation, just like you lot. Something I wanted to check. I don't doubt that what he says, but that would mean he entered the school illegally. What were you? Let me ask you one thing first. Moshida interrupts my question and points to my arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh, is that so? Moshida leans back in his seat, satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he's responding to my question now. That school came up in a number of missing persons cases. Each one had some affiliation with H Elementary before they disappeared. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students and their family members. I was looking for them. Huh, then that means... Tsukasa leans forward from the back seat. The corpses we saw in that room couldn't have been those people, could they? Moshida doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer is obvious, or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was clearly suspicious then... Of course I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was... He continues before I can ask, making a slashing motion across his neck. You got fired, huh? Disciplinary discharge. Something about sexually harassing a subordinate? That principal's gotta have some kind of political pull. I probably dug up something he didn't want getting out. That wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True, the school did have that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think it would come up in some missing persons case. That would be common sense at least. But common sense is for the world of the living. A spirit might have something to do with those cases. There's an awkward silence. In that sense, this isn't even a case anymore, is it? Mashita sighs deeply. Who'd believe it? Who would believe that there's a monster in that school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem, and we're on our way. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is the familiar mark. You too? Yeah, I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling that this would be a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. He has good instincts. We should talk more when we get back. At Kujuo Mansion, there's some... I stopped myself from finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. I went to Kujuo Mansion because of my mark. I'm sure you'll receive help as well. But Mashita scoffs. Scoff? Help? Huh? You're underestimating me. Huh? When I get out of the car, someone's there to greet me. Oh, mister? She looks rather pained. Her voice is lacking all of her usual energy. Are you okay? Huh? Oh yeah, just spacing out. I'm fine. She doesn't look fine. What, so there are others? This is everyone. Huh, what a reliable group you've got. The sarcasm is practically dripping off his words. So, are you all planning on continuing to search for the key or whatever it is? We don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of the mark is this spirit, it would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it. Are you being serious? Killing a spirit is... Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like the joking type. Even if we manage to kill it, will that really make the mark disappear? When I consider everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it'd work that way. Even assuming it did, we have a more fundamental problem. And how do you plan to kill it? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. He claims to kill the spirit, yet he doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does all that confidence come from? Don't forget, I faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking of killing him... Mashita grasps his wrist. The little shit shot some kind of thorn at me from a distance. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get in close to him. We have to make that a priority. Mashita pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me. It's a thorn, curved like a fang. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. As we head to the entrance, I tell Mashita about Kujuo Mansion. She takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll, or Saya Kujuo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is a strange mansion, but for some reason I feel like I've come home. Acclimatization is kind of terrifying. Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you make the introduction? No, he's a jerk. Stay away from my doll! I update Mary on our investigation and the strange way we met Mashita. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it? Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Mashida's arm too. But what kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? Mashida says we should kill him. But is that even possible? Hey Ashiki. My train of thought is interrupted. She is holding a leather-bound notebook out towards me. Read this. I picked it up in that underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through it a bit. It's got some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red mark stains the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through it dawns on me that this was written by H Elementary's principal. The austere, meticulous letters on each page tell a ghastly story. Records of a young, adopted boy's tutoring session. The first note from 5 years ago. Seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. There was no denying that they truly suited a dainty red-cheeked boy like him. But the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health, he thought. So he called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. Where's this going? They took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. There was no safer place than the school at night, once all the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He'd even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher. But she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. As the notes continue, they are more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It is of a totally distorted parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner, and his red cheeks are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail. But there is no malice or hatred. There's just fanatical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy. But going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look so well, mister. What was in that notebook? Tsukasa peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with a kid. I better just sum up the main points for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. Why do you say that makes sense? The revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. But is that really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible? Ultimately, deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar. Mary's words are hard to swallow, but after all, those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death. Then Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis. Mary is silent a moment. Then her jade glass eyes shift to Mashida. Incidentally, according to Lord Yoshihiki's report, there are those among you who are considered killing the spirit. Considering. I shall warn you just in case, but that will be very difficult to do. Why's that? I could see Mashida's narrow his eyes, but I made sure to speak up first. They are from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly destroy is the cursed sentiment. So what does that mean? It is as I told you before. Death and life existing together. If that is the origin of the mark, then a way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside how he can't be killed. What exactly is the key then? It is nothing more than a concept, so I am unsure, but I am certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there may be able to fulfill the role of the key. It is a difficult concept to grasp, but that is just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key, that will decide your fate. I had a feeling. We'll just have to keep digging around at H Elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key to destroy the grudges are. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this and be careful. New info is added to the spirit file. Secret in the ground. Alright. I'm going to save. Yes. Okay. And, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Not bad. This game is a trip. I'm enjoying it so far. The whole thing with the boy and the principal, like, I don't really know where that's going, but, you know, Japan and weird stuff. Oh yeah, and that really weird fan service. Don't know what that was about either. I will be back on again around 10 o'clock, 9:30 Thursday. Yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have a good one.